Hello, I'm Anthony, and today we're going to talk about how to de-suckify your Minecraft gaming experience. Minecraft has a bad rap for being a bad game to play, because everybody plays it and everybody plays it poorly. This isn't the case. There are a lot of things that you can do to make sure that your content, the content that you produce, is the best it possibly can be. And we're going to go over some things, like for instance, first things first, let's get rid of these black bars, shall we? The most important thing is to make sure that you're recording in the same resolution that you're going to be uploading in. So we can actually get rid of these black bars very easily by resizing our window that we are recording in. And see, we've gone just a little bit too far. There we go, just about perfect. One of the things that I see people do improperly is they either don't greet their audience, they over-greet their audience, or they just don't put a lot of thought into it. So try to put a little bit of thought into the way that you greet your audience. Do you spend 10 minutes going on about things that the audience doesn't really care about? Or things that your audience isn't going to get unless they've been with you for a while? Try to keep it short, and try to keep references to irrelevant things as minimal as possible. Don't spend 10 minutes apologizing about not uploading a video yesterday or the day before, or not uploading content the way you should. Just get into the content. You can always explain in the comment section or the description. But as far as video time, you don't really want to waste that talking about anything other than the content. We have our window. Now what is our next problem? That's right. Our webcam box is a little bit, well, it's too large. It's actually the size of the screen. So we're going to want to go ahead, we're going to fix that. Now with Minecraft, you can do a lot of things as far as where you put your video. You can actually set yourself here. You can put yourself in like what's called a GUI or a HUD if you have a very pretty graphic that goes around the borders of the Minecraft window. I don't usually do that, never have. So usually here or here is about the best place for me. I actually choose to be over here because I don't get hidden by ads or anything like that that sometimes do tend to go a little bit too much this way. So we're going to place me over here. Now, if you're not into face cam or you don't have it, you don't have the ability to, then you can definitely, you can omit that. One of the reasons I've always used face cam is because I believe that it allows me to communicate more effectively with my audience. More of an emotional response. Though it is kind of a learned skill, looking into the camera often and looking into the camera when it's important, because no one really wants to see the top of your head all the time as you're sitting here talking into your microphone or looking at the screen. Just keep that in mind. Face cam, no face cam, it's really up to you, and it really depends on your style. So we're going to go ahead and keep the face cam for now, but I do want you to think about that. You know, some people will rush to do the face cam and then completely use it improperly. Okay, so we get into a game. Oh, well, whatever shall we do? Here we have two worlds, and I could sit here, I could talk to you for a day and a half about what world we're going into and why. Or create a new world and make you sit through all that, or we can edit it. Editing is going to be your best possible idea. Of course, you can put in highlights, you can make it as quick as possible. Planning is key. So, seeing as that's something you'll only use once per world or whatever, we're going to go ahead, we're just going to go into our world here. And you'll actually notice that anytime I create a world, I enable cheats. Not because I actually cheat, but because I allow the cheat so that I can get a screenshot from up above for my thumbnails, or for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Interacting with fans that way is, you know, it's a great tool. So do keep that in mind. Enabling cheats is perfectly fine. Just make sure you explain to your audience briefly why it is you're doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's play that world. Now, when it comes to Minecraft Let's Plays, they also get a really bad rap because nothing goes on in them sometimes. Sometimes you have a Let's Player who does really well when it comes to continuously talking and continuously maintaining audience attention. If you can do that, bravo. Very much that is something that you should be worrying about. However, if it's not something that you're worrying about, and if you're just going, okay, we're going to redo these stairs. Oh, no, wait, I can't do that. My pick is out. Okay, well, let me put that pick there. I should really craft another pick, but I have 3 oak wood and, oh, man. Don't do that. Before you even get into the world, decide what you're going to do. Decide what your goals are for that episode. Some people like to cut their episodes down to a rough 10 minutes. Other people will film the entire thing and are actually good enough at keeping audience attention that they can get away with it. It's really up to you as a creator what it is you do and how you structure your episodes. But there are some best practices. Like for instance, in this episode, I know I want to go ahead, I want to craft myself a new stone pickaxe. So I am going to need a little bit more oak wood. And here I go ahead and do that. Now, yes, I could have used my birch, but I will spare you the explanation as to why, because it's not relevant now. Do you see what I just did there? I actually deflected that so that I could move on with my Let's Play. Okay, so let's go ahead, craft ourselves 2 pickaxes, and we will move on with our demonstrations. Another thing that Minecraft Let's Plays get a really bad rap about is spending way too much time on the setup. Talking about building an epic thing and not actually building it. Or making the viewer sit through and watch the entire construction. There is nothing wrong with doing things off camera. There's also nothing wrong with surprising your audience with something new and epic. Here, this world is actually fairly new, and I haven't really done a whole heck of a lot in it because I created it just for this purpose, for this tutorial. So I'm not going to bore you with anything or everything that I have planned for it, but I will tell you this. We need to get food. As you can see, I am starving, and somewhere over here there is a pig. So we're going to go over, we're going to murder the pig, and we will get on with that tutorial. Involving your audience is a huge part of Minecraft. And you can do this in many ways. One of the more successful ways that I've found over the years is what I call a subscriber wall. A subscriber wall is simply a wall filled with signs that you place the names of your subscribers on. So, for instance, you could tell people, if you want to be on the subscriber wall, just tell me in the comment section down below, and I will place your name on this wall, and we'll visit it once an episode. So let's go ahead, let's craft ourselves a sign, or 2, out of these very nice blocks. Remember how I said I wasn't going to tell you why I wouldn't use those? Okay, so now we have 6 signs. We can go ahead and start our subscriber wall and very easily just explain to our audience, hey, audience, I'm starting a subscriber wall, and I'm going to start with 2 people who talked to me in the comments of last week's video. And we're putting it right here at spawn, and here we go. Here's one for Bob. And Bob is an awesome guy. Compliment your subscribers. If you remember what Bob said in his comment, add it here. That adds to the interaction. Like I said earlier, interaction is key. Here's one for Susan. Susan likes sheep. Alright, now we've got the beginnings of our subscriber wall, and we've got to be the beginnings of a base. You can include your audience in what you do, but don't overstress it. Don't tell your audience that you're going to include them in this, and then you wait 6 episodes to get some feedback. Just go with it. If no one gives you feedback the first time, make the decision yourself, move forward, and give credit to the audience as a whole. Don't be scared to not include your audience in everything. Some things are worth being cut out. For instance, last time you saw me, I was inside my base. Now I've actually built this nice little area here, and you have no idea how it happened. And that's okay, because the actual building process was probably long and dull, and the use for it is probably only going to happen once or twice. That is perfectly fine. Do not overshare, otherwise people will get used to clicking off of your videos. Sometimes if there's discussion going on, you can make things a little bit more interesting by adding things on screen, either text or maybe memes, or something along those lines. Though you are the live entertainment, so to speak, you also have to remember that there's more than just you going on. You also have to give them a reason to watch the screen. Now you can do this in many ways, but I would suggest using images on screen or text to augment what's going on. It can be something along the lines of adding the word pow, kapow, or something like that when you hit an enemy. When you've accomplished something, make sure to actually involve the audience. Even if you lost the footage the first time due to an editing problem or a hard drive crash, find some way to include the audience. Also, looking for ways to make them feel responsible for your progress is very important. An audience that's engaged is going to stay engaged. And one surefire way to make sure that they are engaged from the beginning is if they are helping shape your world, your life, your Let's Play. Because let's face it, a lot of us do this because we like making videos. We also do it because it's a really nice ego booster to know that other people are as invested in what we do as we are ourselves. Gaming has become a very social thing, and especially with Minecraft, keeping that social aspect is very important. And so we've actually rehashed that idea a few times. I'm going to leave at that with just a couple extra things. With Minecraft, it's very easy to pinpoint times that videos are going to do well. If you are doing a survival snapshot Let's Play, Thursdays are going to be great for you if you include the patch name or number in your tag's title and description. Also, if you're doing, say, a mod pack, a brand new mod pack is going to do well if you include the name of the mod pack in your tag's title and description. Every video is your chance to make a first impression. So with that being said, make sure your editing is on par. And if you're not quite to the point where you can keep someone's attention the entire way through without cutting, there is no shame in cutting your episodes down. Most viewers would prefer to see 3 well-edited videos go up a week than 7 poorly edited videos that they have to wait through. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. If it has, let us know in the comment section down below. If you'd like me to follow up with even more Minecraft Let's Play tips, tricks, and whatnot, also, let me know down there in the comments section down below. I do have a lot of these. I actually built a Minecraft channel to a little bit under 10,000 subscribers. So I've got these for days. Also, share with us what you think is important when it comes to a Minecraft Let's Play and how to desuckify it. Till next time, I'm Anthony. Like, subscribe, comments please.